But, you know, I want to talk about the fame, right? Because we talked about like what happens when, you know, sometimes you feel like you can be swayed.
Right.
And I think going from Mila J, let's go to Amy Winehouse.
Right.
And the fame monster, is it, you know, how, this is the challenge with your personality, right? Some people can handle it, some people can't handle it. I talk to many artists and I'm like, yo, do you really know what it takes to be on the mainstream artist you're asked to be on interview, pop here, pop there, wear this, wear that.
Yeah.
You don't sleep until you don't sleep in.
Yeah.
I was with another artist, a very famous artist, a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
And we just did an interview and she's like, I've only got 30 minutes. As soon as I'm done with this, I'm going on another interview.
Yeah.
I'm on my Instagram live.
Oh, I love it.
And I'm like, wow. So you sound like you're made for it.
I love it. And do you know what? Like, I always say to Jay, like, give me this lifestyle now. Like, I'm so, when the opportunity presents itself for me, which, you know, I'm praying, you know, my breakthrough moment is soon because, you know, as it should be. But, yeah, like, I'm character as well. Like I have a personality and I feel like, all right.
Too
Personality is
much?
for sure. Hey.
Too much personality.
Couple of
Down,
them.
left, right, all of, everything.
James like, she got 6 personalities.
Well, that's what we want.
Talk
right?
about one.
Yeah, man.
But no, I'm like, because I'm a character as well. Like I love acting. Like I like dance. Like I'm arts. It's like cool. I like music and I like songwriting. But Remmie-Jeen is like.
It's a person.
Anyone that's watching this that knows a whole freaking Remmie-Jeen, okay? It's a package. It's a brand. It's like it's more than just me being able to sing and like write these amazing songs. Like I'm opinionated. Like I have stories I want to share. Like I love fashion. Like I love being on camera. Like I love the attention. I like the red carpet. I love that shit.
No, I love it.
I love it. Like and some people, do you know what? I will say I know a lot of artists that are. They're all voice and all songs, but when it comes to, it's not that they don't have personality, but they just don't, they don't wish to be this famous A-list type of person, and that's fine because there's so many successful artists that don't need to be in the limelight, but their monthly listeners are crazy. They can sell out a show. They're independent, but they're making, this is their career. So there's different aisles for everybody, but I'd say for me. I'm ready.
You're ready. But it's interesting you say that because one very famous artist who's a very recluse artist is Andre 3000, right? Yeah. You guys probably read his story. Famous artist, and he seems like the most extroverted, outlandish type of artist. Right. But you wouldn't know that he's so introverted. And he had to withdraw from the whole, I don't want this. And he was performing on the streets just to kind of get away from the limelight and the cameras and everything else like that. But I think what you said is crucial. One thing that I want to point out is when you said Remmie-Jeen is a lot more than just music.
Yeah, 100%.
I follow you on your socials and I see the stuff that you're posting. And I'm like, I love that. And I remember saying to some artists, like one of the things that I posted a few weeks ago, and I said, look, don't be afraid to show all your personality. Right. Because a lot of times we look at people's Instagram profiles or whatever, social media, Twitter, chat and whatever the case. And we go, I need to be branded this way. Right. Therefore, I'm not saying that doesn't work. But there's the fear that if I show people my other sides, they won't like it. They won't like it. Yeah. But you shouldn't be afraid to play with that, right? No, of course you shouldn't. And I feel like, especially now, I'm rolling my eyes underneath these sunglasses as I say this, by the way. We've got all these TikTokers, and I'm becoming a TikToker. I won't lie, I'm becoming one of those. But there's so many different platforms now to express yourself and to promote yourself. It's like you have to do more, and if we're talking about labels or if we're talking about like just supporters and fan bases, they want to see more than an album cover or artwork or like a sexy picture. Like people don't want that no more. Like they don't want that. But then on the other side, it's like I know for myself, sometimes I'll edit something and I'll be like, nah, and I won't put it out because I'm like, I know for a fact somebody ain't gonna like what I've just said in this video, and I am about to get cancelled before my time's already happened. Well, but then at the same time, it's like being yourself, being people that have gotten so far is because they've either kept it true to themselves and the world's caught on at some point, or they've got this alter ego where it's like, all right, cool, me as an artist, like this is me as an artist, and as soon as I'm off stage I'm back to being me, but when I'm on stage, this is what you get. Do you know what I mean? And they can kind of separate themselves from their artistry. I don't know if I do that.
I feel like my number one thing is like, if you're not able to be yourself around people that I guess are working with you, or with like, I guess if you're with fans or your supporters, you have to be different. But in your circle, you know, the people that build you up when you have like, when you're writing songs or basically if you're doing anything creative, if you don't have that set ground where people are around you supporting you in terms of how you are naturally, and you don't have to alter your characteristics in any way, I think that's very important.
No, 100%. I agree.
Totally.
I definitely agree.